I look back and say, what grabbed me? What was it? And I think it's partially the imagination, the sense of wonder. We, as people, like to go do this. We want to see new things. There's adventurous, exploratory sense inside of us. And fantasy books are about that, taking us to places that we haven't been, that we can't go, but our imaginations can. Why fantasy? The more I've thought about it, the more the question has been to me is, why not fantasy? You see, I feel like fantasy as a genre can do anything. In fact, it's the only genre that can do anything. As soon as you include some fantastical elements, you belong to us. And we have a very large umbrella, and we like to have lots of people underneath it. As soon as you add something fantastical, you're ours. This is great. This means that you can find in fantasy literary styling as great as the great literary classics. You can find a romance as powerful and passionate as anything in the romance genre. You can find a mystery as intriguing as any mystery, and it's all fantasy. So I ask myself, what do I love about fantasy? It's the sense of discovery. It's the sense of adventure. I think fantasy is crunches for your imagination. We all want the world to be a better place. We might disagree on how to get there, but we all want it to be better. And fantasy books, at least for me, allow me to imagine a different world. It allows me to imagine a world that was a better place. And every development that's happened in humankind's history has happened because someone dared to imagine something better. We can fly because someone imagined a fantasy, right? Flying under your own power in the air, it's not possible, didn't exist. Someone imagined it was possible, and someone's made it a reality. Things have been rough lately in our country, but we're getting better because some people had dreams that we could be a better society. And they start as dreams, they start as a fantasy, and then become reality. When I read a fantasy book, I see through someone's eyes. Particularly when I see through the eyes of someone very different from myself, I think it helps me understand the world better, understand them better, and I can imagine a better world. So, fantasy is crunches for our imagination. And we can do anything in this genre anyone else can do. Plus, we can have dragons. So why not? Why wouldn't we write and read fantasy? It is the best genre out there. It is the most open and inclusive genre out there. And it has dragons.